Hey, what's going on? This is Ryan here at Intersection Records, and I wanted to talk about David Johansen, the last surviving member of the New York Dolls. 75-year-old frontman has announced now that he has stage 4 cancer and a brain tumor. And it sounds like after Thanksgiving, he took a terrible fall and broke his back and is now uh, asking for some help. He's a very private person with his family, but the financial burden of his illnesses have put him in a spot. There is a relief fundraiser going on with Sweet Relief Musicians Fund, and I'm going to put a link in the description here where you can go and buy a t-shirt or help in any way that you can for his, again, he says this, having broken his back after a fall, it sounds like his diagnosis was diagnosed with cancer even before the pandemic. And he's been struggling with his cancer and a brain tumor for years at this point. He says this: he requires full-time nursing care, around-the-clock therapy. We've been living with my illness for a long time, he says, but still having fun, seeing friends and family and carrying on. But the tumble the day after Thanksgiving, meaning he fell, really brought us to a whole new level of debilitation. Johansen says in a statement, "This is the worst pain I've ever experienced in my entire life. I've never been one to ask for help, but this is an emergency. Thank you." His daughter, Leah Hennessy, says also, as some, but not many know, David has been in intensive treatment for stage 4 cancer for most of the past decade. 5 years ago, at the beginning of the pandemic, we discovered David's cancer had progressed and he had a brain tumor. There have been complications ever since. He's never made his diagnosis public, as he and my mother, Mara, are generally very private people, but we feel compelled to share this now due to increased financial burdens for the family. As part of the fundraising effort, Sweet Relief has created a special t-shirt. I've seen it. It's cool. It says "Love LUV," shows David in his prime with New York Dolls. That t-shirt can be purchased. Again, I'll put a link here. I saw the New York Dolls 15 years ago or so open up for Motley Crue, and it was great. What a influential band on the scene of the punk glam scene of the early 1970s. I don't think they're in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, but they should be because of their influence on both punk rock, glam metal, hair metal too. You hear a lot in the music of Poison and Motley Crue. Certainly, some of the dress and some of the androgynous, makeup and stuff that they wore, they made their impression. David went on in the 80s and had fame with an alter ego, a Buckster Poindexter. I am going to put a link in the description. Help out if you can. And the reason I'm posting this video is to bring some awareness, to a man that is a legend at rock and roll, and if he's asking for help, it must be very serious. Check out my channel. We do shows every day. Peace out. Take care, David. Bye-bye.